What's up, guys? Brian Berg Uncut, and today's video we're going to talk about doing a CMA, finding good comps for a property that my clients slash really great friends they purchased a home back in 2016, and that was like one of my first deals back in the day. They're ready to move on. They're ready to upgrade, get into that new journey of their life. So, I believe, according to my Tri Cities map, it's somewhere right up in here. So, let's jump on to the laptop and let's find them some good comps. All right. All right, guys, now that we are on the laptop, we can get into finding our comps. Okay, so the subject home is 521 Berkshire Street in Richland, Washington. And what we want to do is, I personally like to go to um, our PAC MLS. This is where we can pull all of our data, all the realtors in our association dumps all the information needed to pull comps and what have you. So we found a couple comps. Here's our subject property with the flag. Looks like we have two sold, and we have one that actually withdrew. It's nice to see some that are active, but on the other hand, it's good to not see that in this case due to competition. So we know whatever price we come up with, we know that there won't be any competition. So let this load up. And like I said, this is a home of a friend of mine. We I helped them purchase this home back in 2016, and they're ready to start their new journey. So we're going to find out what their home is worth. So I come here to our first comp. This one was withdrawn. They had it listed for 224,000. It's roughly the same square footage. It's actually a little bit under. Um, because this was a for sale by owner when my clients bought this, it's not in the PAC MLS. So I just kind of pulled up Zillow to kind of have that backdrop of like certain information I'm looking for. 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,900 square foot. Like I said, let's see, my clients, I hate calling them my clients because they're like my really good friends. So back in October of 2016. So I've seen their house. We go over there fairly often, not as much as we'd like to, but I know what their home looks like. So I'm able to do these comps. I feel like without comparing those old photos to what they are now. So what I'll do is, typically, if I don't personally know the client, I go to their home with the um, with my phone, just take some pictures, or they can just send me pictures of their current home if they're too busy. The COVID-19 changes up how we have to do things nowadays. So I typically have them take some pictures around what the house looks like today, and then I go to our comps and I start looking, and yeah, I just go through. I take a look at all the inside photos, the outside photos. Okay, this house, is pretty nice. I'm trying to figure out why it was withdrawn. So I come down here and it shows 35 days on the market. So that tells me something happened. They had to take it off the market because it was only up for roughly a month. So I'm going to keep this as a comp just for a reference. I'll probably have it in my RPR report. And I'll show you that a little bit after this, but we'll go to the next home. Now this one actually sold. This one sold at 239.9. Okay, and let's check. And it was on the market for 4 days, so that's a really good comp. Let's check out the inside photos. So I mean, yeah, this is a nice looking home. It's comparable. It's comparable to our subject. So I don't spend too much time. I try to look at main points, what the kitchen looks like, cabinets, floor, things like that. So I'm going to go to our next one here. Kind of dive in. So we have 235 was a sold price. Um, and basically all these comps, it looks like our square footage, we are actually above all these comps that I'm pulling for square footage. So it kind of gives me an idea. And this one is actually on the market for 84 days. So just under 3 months, 235. But I still think it's a good comp. So what I personally like to do is I will go in, I'll grab these the MLS numbers, and when I come in here, I will search for comps. I'll do add a known property. I throw in those MLS IDs, and it'll bring over to here, drops them down. I've already done that, as you can see, save some time. And then we kind of go into the evaluation. Basically, RPR is a great program that realtors use. It's included in our association fees, so we get a lot of awesome tools to help our clients find the right price for their home. So with finding those comps, it was super easy. This is why I wanted to record doing this listing comp, was because it was in an area that I know I can find some really strong comparables, and it looks like 254.9 is probably a good recommended price. Our range, I could see us as low as 240. I don't know if I'd go any higher than 260. Maybe you could stretch that depending on if you're wanting to stay on the market a little bit longer, you planned on it. There's a lot of different strategies that a real estate agent like myself would use depending on what my client's needs are. And then after that, I hit create report. I wait 2 minutes or so, and a seller report gets generated. This is what it looks like. You can add a photo. I didn't really worry about it, but you can add a fancy little photo right there. It kind of drops, the name, your name as a real estate agent, and all your information for the client. Your refined value, that's kind of way off. You don't really look at that one. I'm not sure why it pulled that one, but your comp analysis is the one that you want to really look at. Those were from taking off directly from the source, off the MLS, and putting those numbers in there. And it kind of just gives you a history of the area, about the home, other homes in the market. So yeah, guys, if you're looking to get your home evaluated, please give me a call, 509-578-6122. I would love to walk you through this process a little more in depth than this video, and we can kind of go find a awesome price point that will put more money in your pocket and get your home sold in a timely manner. And right now is the time to do it if you're thinking about upgrading, moving that next home. Interest rates are record low, so let me know if you're trying to get your home evaluated. Guys, hope you have an awesome week, and till next time, peace out.